What's happening? This shit boy Big Keef, big truck driver, big truck boy. Y'all already know. Yeah, coming live to you, man. You know, on this beautiful, crisp Saturday morning. You know. Hold on. Let me check them lips here real quick. I gotta put on some chopstick real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see the beer game. You know, popping, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really the king of that beer shit, man. Understand what I'm saying? You know, yeah, they straight like that, y'all. Hold on, you're right. Yeah, we good now. We good. Anyway, how was y'all week, man? You know, a little weekly recap. How was y'all week, man? You know, our week was decent. You know, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the wifey. You know what I'm saying? We got the baby on the way. You know, this gonna be baby number 3. We're gonna name the baby Tree. Nah, we're gonna name it. That's the nickname. The baby nickname gonna be 3. That's gonna be the baby nickname 3. No, but we had some good football that we played in that week. We got some good college games that's coming on today. You know, of course, NFL Sunday. You know what I'm saying? My Falcons versus the Seattle Seahawks. You know, I'm gonna recap that game on Monday. You know what I'm saying? And go over the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, hoping for a win. You know, our first win of the season is week 3, so you know we ain't really stressing because we know what we can do. We peaking. We almost there. We gonna get there. You know, we gonna get there. But what's happening, man? I ain't really got shit to talk about, really. You know, I do. Let me just keep it real. I was on the phone with a partner of mine yesterday, man. You know, on live and shit. And we were basically discussing the nonprofits. You know that we both have. You know, we both feed the homeless. I feed the homeless here in Atlanta. He feeds the homeless in VA and DC. You know, we did a feeding in DC, and they come to Atlanta as well and do feedings here. And my guy right now, we were all planning to go to LA, you know, 2023, maybe like around March or so. We go do some feeding, you know what I mean? Feed some people out that way, you know, go to Skid Row, volunteer, help out, you know what I'm saying, and maneuver around like that, and try to enjoy LA a little bit. But you know, with the crime and shit, with the politics and everything that go on out there, you know, that's kind of, you know, making me feel a little reluctant because I like to live, you feel what I'm saying? But you know, I'm a truck driver, so I've been a truck driver for damn near, like I say, about 13, 14 years. I done been all over this country, but that was about 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Last time I've been in LA, maybe it's been about 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Just delivering loads out there or whatnot, but yep, you know. So they're going out there to LA, but you know, we know the politics is kind of, you know, messed up out that way with, you know, everything that's going on and shit. You know, you hate to get caught up in the middle of some shit and be an innocent, a real innocent bystander that's not even from out there and get caught up in some shit. So that's something that, you know, we ain't even trying to tread in water. So I'm not, at least. But boy, I think they going out there, you know what I'm saying, and the shit, you know, may the Lord protect them while they out, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, because again, we doing this shit for the people, you know what I'm saying? To help some folks. You know, it ain't about no ego shit. It ain't about posting. It ain't even about posting the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really some inspirational type shit. And I feel like if it was gangs and shit popping up down there on that type of shit, like, shout, if anything, y'all niggas should be down there trying to protect us coming in to help feed the motherfucking community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's really about. You know, we're really about building our community up and being a positive role model and positive examples for our children and our nephews and cousins and, you know, the people that's younger than us or even older than us that's just, you know, watching what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, you can get inspiration from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? A smart man gonna get out there and do what he need to do. You know, he's gonna goddamn learn from, you know, he's gonna learn from trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Just going out there to get it. You know, that man with wisdom he's gonna do the same thing, but he's gonna watch and learn from everybody else's mistakes and try not to make those same mistakes. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because we all fall short from time to time. That's a part of us being human. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we still gotta goddamn move accordingly. You feel me? So my whole thing was, like I told my guy, I said, hey man, yeah, you know, everything gonna work out, everything gonna be safe out there, you know. And he's actually planning to do a Thanksgiving feeding. I want to say in November, like November 16th, not you know, of course November, but November 16th. I want to say around that time, and I think it's either gonna be in DC or VA. I'm trying to see, but most likely, I think it's gonna be DC. But you know, we'll be at y'all guys, let y'all know what's going on. But as far as feedings that I'm gonna be doing, we got a feeding coming up that we're actually planning to do in Kensington, PA, in Philly. You know what I'm saying? And really, we're really not giving out no food. We're really just gonna give our care packages and water. You know what I'm saying? Because up there, that in particular strip is drug infested. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean addicts everywhere, needles everywhere. This strip maybe about a 2-3 mile block or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, and shit, it might be a little longer than that, but watching videos and you know guys going through there helping out the people, man, there's folks ODing on the spot, you know, shit like that, and somebody dying and coming back, like, nigga, what? You know what I mean? We all got struggles within our families, you know what I'm saying? But shit like that, you know, niggas ODing on the corner, as you walking by, just imagine what these kids see. They have to walk that way when they go to school or some shit like that. They see that. You know what I'm saying? They got to see that shit. They got to walk through that shit. And if we all want to be about our communities and shit and help cleaning everything up, let's start there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, homelessness is a major issue, bro. I went to certain, we went to DC. I see some shit, you know what I'm saying? But the homeless up there, shit, these motherfuckers living under the bridges with jobs. You know, these motherfuckers got laptops and shit. They got social media. Homeless niggas. You know, I was like, shit, y'all niggas ain't, what the fuck? I'm giving y'all niggas food. Y'all niggas ain't homeless. Let me get that back. No, but, you know, yeah, so I'm seeing shit like that, and I'm like, man. Whereas, but it's different everywhere, so it's not the same. You know, and not everybody had that type of luxury. That was just, you know, maybe a handful that I had and ran into, and then I started to think, well, some of these motherfuckers, you know, they figure shit, the cost of living is just too high. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they just need something to maintain with, and I understand, I get it. You know, whereas Kensington, PA, up there, shit, that strip is more drug addicts and homeless people, but just more drug addicts from what I've been seeing. It's like a fucking zombie land strip, you know, full of drug addicts, man, ODing and living and whatever the fuck going on. But, you know, we want to get up there and give out some water, care packages, you know, get soap, toilet paper, tissue, not toilet paper, get soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, you know, pads for the women, you know, hygiene pads, you know what I mean? Just something that they can use, you know, on the daily. You know, food comes and goes, sometimes that shit'll spoil you. But these essential items, these are things that they can use, hygiene items, these are things that they can use, and they can use for a few days. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, blankets and stuff like that. You know, that's what we want to be able to, you know, give to these people. And we would love to get that support from the, you know, from the people around the world, man. You know what I mean? Shit, just to shout my dog out is, you know, on Instagram is Touch a Heart. You know, Touch a Heart Corporation. And mine is First Class Love and Care on IG. You know, all one word, first class loving care, 1 ST class loving care, and the symbol, or you can A&D, it's all good, but really it's A&D, loving care, first class loving care, yeah. So, you know, just hit us up, hit the DMs, man, and don't forget to like and subscribe this shit, man, you know, see, hit that subscribe button right there, bro, for real, man. Drop some comments on what places you think we should hit, you know, and feed some people, you know, and shit. At my age, man, it ain't really about the friendships, it's about the relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's all about sharing the resources, building bridges, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody helping everybody out. You know, it ain't no goddamn one-sided thing. You know what I mean? We all here to do a job together. Shit, we can get further together if we all work together. You know what I'm saying? We gotta change the narrative, man. Because right now, the narrative is wild than the motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, shit, as far as we go, I say we have to change the narrative and do a better job in providing for our community, man. You know what I mean? Positive, not negative. You know, straight up, we gotta really start doing that, man. And shout out to the ones that put it down, you know, for the community, that put it down for their people. You know what I mean? Cause shit, every little bit counts. Whether it's a couple book bags here and there, there's some school supplies here and there, there's some, you know, you're lending your time, serving food, or whatever the case is, man. You know, you're doing what you gotta do for the family. You know what you gotta do for the community, you know, and not only that, if you got kids, guess who's watching you? Not even if you ain't got kids, you might got cousins or nephews or nieces or whatever, they watch you. You know, because they see something different. They see something other than what the fuck they've been seeing in their hood or on social media. Shit like that. You know, whereas motherfuckers is looking for that affirmation, you know, on a daily. You know, and I feel like that's some shit that you got to get, you know, in your everyday life. You know, if you feel like you need affirmation shit, tell yourself, you did a great job. Sometimes you want to hear it from other people, so I get that. Me as a counselor, that's important. Shit. You know, it don't feed the ego, but it lets a nigga know, hey man, you're on the right track, homie. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we just got to be our own cheerleaders. We got to boost our own selves up. You know what I'm saying? And when you learn to love yourself, you ain't got to worry about nobody else loving you, bro, because you love you. And your kids love you. So who gives a fuck what anybody else think if they don't love you or it's temporary? Nobody has time to be worried about that. It's bad enough for the shit that we got to deal with out here. You know what I'm saying? And to be worried about if a motherfucker really got love for you, man. So love yourself, man. You'll get a whole lot further. Love yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be able to understand how to love somebody else properly. You understand? Because you got to treat motherfuckers the way you want to be treated. And that's the realest shit. Niggas used to tell us that back in school. You know, treat folks the way you want to be treated, man. Straight up. You know, so we all got a job to do out here, man. We all got a responsibility for our, you know, to our kids and for our family and for the people that came before us, man. You know, we got a responsibility out here, man. We got to pick up the torch and shit. Change the narrative, that negative shit to some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's goddamn reject positivity out there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, with the black community, shit, perception, everybody else's perception of us is their reality. So if they think that we're one way, that's their reality. That's what they're thinking. Their perception is what their reality is what they perceive it to be. So if they perceive us to be some roguish ass niggas that don't give a fuck, then guess what? They ain't really thinking no further than that. They ain't even gonna pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Whereas that ain't even a motherfucking truth. That might be a small percentage. While everybody else is doing what they gotta do. You know, that might be 20% of the population, while the whole other 80, we doing what we gotta do for the community. You know what I'm saying? That's just like whenever you hear motherfuckers speak about the violence in Chicago, bro, that's just a section. That's not, you can't speak for the whole city. You know, shit. I think when folks speak about it, they're just speaking about the violence in general. But we really don't know, because again, it would take a nigga from Chicago to have to let that be known. We don't know. We not up there. That's like Atlanta. I'm from here, so understand, nigga. I know what's going on down here. You know, it's the same gang shit going on and all that, man. But yeah, again, it really boils down to how you moving out here. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say shit. Well, you know, you gotta goddamn move and not, you know, worry about this, that, and the third. Hey, boy, shit, you can be walking down the street at night, going to the motherfucking corner store, some shit that you regularly been doing for the last 10 years, and the motherfucker pull up and pop your ass out of nowhere for no motherfucking reason, dog. Other than for them to either get initiated or they on a fucked up trip, you know, on some terrible drugs or whatever the fuck they doing. But they done popped off on you. It's dangerous out here, man. So, you know, yeah, you still got to be aware of your surroundings. Even if you from that area, it don't matter. These little niggas don't give a fuck about that. They don't care nothing about that. They trying to goddamn get them. They hungry. You know, they trying to eat. And shit, you look like food at 3 in the morning. Trying to go get some blunts. You know what I mean? And you dolo. But you really not thinking. You know, you really not thinking. That man, shit. That when it usually happens. That is. Like my homeboy say, that is. But yeah, man, you know, I just wanted to holler at y'all one time, man, on that beautiful Saturday, Saturday. You know what I mean? ATL on the head, man. Y'all already know what's going down, man. You know, hold it down for the day. I'll get back at y'all guys, man. Look for that new recap video coming Monday. It did. We're gonna be recapping the Falcons game. Not only just our game, other games and teams that I watch throughout the league as well. We're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some college shit. We're gonna talk about it. You know, I fuck with Jackson State. You know, shout out to Dion. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Shout out to Coach Prime. You understand what I'm saying? That's Coach Dion Prime. That is, you know, Coach Prime. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. You know, shout out to all the HBCUs, man. Straight up, you know. Shout out to all the HBCUs out there, man. It ain't even just Jackson State. It's all of them. You understand? I'm from Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, homie. We got a few. We got a fruit. Let me say how to get over. We got a fruit down here, so all this see. You ain't me. Yeah, we got a few of them down here. So shout out to all the HBCUs, man. You know, shout out to all the colleges, man. But shout out to all the HBCUs on the real. You know what I'm saying? And much love, man. Y'all be easy today. I'll be back at y'all, man. I'll let you folks, Mike. Big truck boy. You.